Watch me as I use a cash secured put to generate an income. I'm going to walk you through step by step how I do it, so be sure to watch this whole video. You're not going to want to miss it. So I get this question a lot, and it's about, is it possible to use a cash secured put to generate income? And my immediate response is yes, and I always do it using a simple option trading technique that I have. So then, right after I verify that it is possible, they always ask me if I can show them how to do it. And it's actually pretty simple. It only consists of 5 simple steps. The first one is to choose a stock that I want to own. So I'm going to pick a stock that I want to own, and that way I guarantee that I have interest, a vested interest in the company, a vested interest in the stock, and it makes it a lot more interesting, right? So if it's something that I want to own already and it helps me generate income, that's even better. And then once I have a company stock that I want to own, I sell a cash secured put. Now this is an option trade, a type of an option trade. And by selling that cash secured put, I'm able to create an income and actually receive money and create an income. When I'm selling that cash secured put, I pick an expiration date. How long do I want this option contract to last for? How long should it be valid for? And then I pick a strike price, right? So what's the amount of money I'm willing to pay for this stock? And then after that, I collect the premium. Let's walk through each of the steps. So step number 1, I choose a stock that I want to own. And the way I do that is how I generally do any company where I'm interested in the stock. I have to research the company and identify one that I want to own. So I'll go through a lot of companies using a stock screener to identify, potential candidates for companies that I want to own the stock. For example, I found Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics, stock symbol BCLI, as one of those companies where I thought, I'd really like to own this stock because I think it's going places. Because of that, I think the value of this stock will go up. Let's take a look. Here's the website for Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics. They mention themselves, right? So Brainstorm is dedicated to defeating neurodegenerative diseases using their cellular therapeutic technology platform. So it's their own platform that they've developed and own themselves called NeuroOwn. I'm over at Yahoo Finance. I'm going to enter the symbol BCLI, which is the Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics. And we can see summary information here. Let's go to the profile. And let me zoom in on the description here. So Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics, it's a biotechnology company, and they're involved with the development and commercialization of central nervous system adult stem cell therapies, specifically designed to address the medical needs of patients with debilitating neurodegenerative diseases. Okay, and this company, they actually hold the patents and the rights to their own technology, which is called NeuroOwn. So that's something that they own. So that's some of their intellectual property. And what it does is it utilizes a patient's own cells to help cure or to help combat the debilitating neurodegenerative diseases. And so, a lot of people shy away when they hear stem cell therapy, but this is using the patient's own cells. So by virtue of using a patient's own cells, you lower the risk of any type of rejection for that type of therapy. And they're actually doing pretty well. They're in phase 2 trials for treating multiple sclerosis, and they're also involved with preclinical trials for Parkinson's, Huntington's, and autism spectrum disorder. So they're trying to address a lot of the neurodegenerative diseases that affect a lot of people not throughout the world, and so they've got a really good cause that they're moving towards. Let's take a look at go back to the summary page, and if we look at the 1-year chart, we can see that a year ago they were trading at $3.80 per share, and now a year later, on November 6, 2020, they're at $11.39. So they've gone through quite a bit of growth in 1 year, from 380 all the way up to 1130, almost 4 times, 3.5 times, almost 4 times. And within the last 5 days, they've gone from $10.23 up to $11.40. So we're seeing a 10% growth, roughly, just within the last week itself. Let's take a look at the analysis. And if we zoom in here, we can see that the analysts have a recommendation of 2, which is a buy. And on the summary page, we can see a market cap. So this is a small company. It's only $359 million, but it does have a 1-year target estimate of $26. So roughly 2.5 times its current value. If we look at the stock chart for BCLI, we see an upward trend for the year. Draw a trend line there. And more importantly, if I zoom in, we can see that on October the 12th, they experienced the begin of a consolidation phase, a big drop. And it hit lows of around $9.43. And it's currently working its way back up. So I think this stock has a lot of promise. It's at the low point right now, so I want to buy on this dip and take advantage of it, right? So I want to own this stock, and I want to own it at a discount. So now is a perfect time for me. So this stock is currently at $11.39. I want to see if I can buy this for maybe a 10% discount. I'm going to try for roughly $10. So now that I have the company that I want, Step 2 says that I need to sell a cash secured put. And so going to my trading platform, I specify the stock symbol, BCLI, and then I enter the function to trade options for this particular stock. So going over to my Robinhood account and activating my trading platform, I'm going to enter symbol BCLI. And I can see current stock price, $11.39. That's what it closed at. I'm going to select Trade BCLI Options to enter a cash secured put. I'm going to say Sell Put. In step 3, now that I have the stock and I'm able to trade options for it, I pick an expiration date. It allows me to specify an expiration date for the cash secured put option contract. And I'm going to pick an expiration date. And I'm going to go out a month and a half, so that's going to be December 18th. That's going to take me out just about 40 days. And then in step 4, I pick a stock price. I'm able to specify a price that I'm willing to pay to own the shares of stock. And I like the $10 strike price. So I'm going to pick the $10 strike price. And I'm going to say continue. I'm going to sell 1 contract. I'm going to specify a limit price of $4.99. Actually, let's do $5 per share. So when I submit this cash secured put, this option contract specifies that I'm agreeing to buy 100 shares of BCLI at $10 per share on or before December 18th. All right, so this is my strike price, the $10. December 18th is my expiration date, and I'm agreeing to buy 100 shares. And so 100 shares at $10 per share is $1,000. And so if you notice, my collateral is specified as $1,000. And the premium that I'll receive is $5 per share times the 100 shares is $500. I'm placing $1,000 in collateral to write this cash secured put option contract, and in return, because I'm specifying an expiration date of December 18th, which is 40 days away, in return for writing this contract and waiting 40 days and tying up my funds, I will receive $500 as my premium payment, and that payment will go immediately to my account. And then finally, in step 5, I collect the premium. So I'm going to submit this cash secured put, and when it gets filled, I immediately receive the premium payment into my account. So I'm going to hit submit, and we can see the BCLI, the stock symbol. I'm going to be selling one contract. I'm going to receive $500 in premium. I'm going to place $1,000 in reserve as my collateral. And now hit done. Hey, so let's run through this. I just placed a cash secured put that allows me to generate some income, right? So it's stock symbol BCLI, and I specified on my cash secured put option contract an expiration date of December 18th, 2020, and that's about 40 days away. And I set the strike price at $10 per share. So when this order gets filled, I immediately receive the $500 premium. And if the shares get assigned, I end up purchasing the shares at a 12.2% discount. Recall that the current price is $11.39. But I specified $10 per share. Remember, so that's the collateral amount. $10 per share times 100 shares for one contract is $1,000. And if the shares don't get assigned, for example, the expiration is reached and the contract's not executed, so then the contract expires worthless, well, I still keep the $500 premium and I get my collateral back. So now I've just generated income using a cash secured put. If you're interested in learning more about stock option trading basics, then be sure to check out my video, Option Trading Basics. I've included a link in the description below. Also, if you're interested in opening a trading account and receiving 2 free stocks, then consider opening a Webull account and using my referral link that is in the description. If you use my link, open an account and deposit just $100, you'll receive 2 free stocks worth between $8 and $1,000 each. So did you like this video and you want to see more like it? Well then smash the like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed the video and it motivates me to create more. And if you really want to know more about trading stock options, be sure to use the subscribe button so that you get access to all of my videos. Also, click on the bell icon so that you'll get notified every time I release a new video. I've been using a simple method to trade stock options and generate over $2,000 a month, and now you can see exactly how I do it. Make a plan, take action on that plan, and start living your dream.